raising the deployment cap number on migrant working nurses, release and distribution of 92 million national identification cards, and registration of 24 million more, and an intensified family planning campaign through contraception and pregnancy protection are high on the to-do list of the Department of Migrant Workers and NEDA after clearing today's Senate Budget Committee briefing. The details in this Eunice Monte report.
Ito po yung historic day kung kailan yung budget ng Department of Migrant Workers na approve sa committee level dito sa Senado.
The 15.2 billion peso budget of the newly created department has been approved after discussion in the Senate for 6 long hours. The Department of Migrant Workers is asking for an additional budget to fund the construction of regional offices next year and for an OFW hospital in Mabalacat, Pampanga. The Department of Migrant Workers also plans to assign a hotline number in migrant workers' offices abroad for OFWs impregnated by abusive employers and forced into abortion.
Either nasa panganib na piliting magpalaglag ng baby o kaya napilitan na magpalaglag. Meron po ba tayong protective care?
Yung mga kababaihan natin na napuntis, may way para mag-reach out sa amin and mag-seek ng counseling or how she can save the child.
Regarding the deployment of medical workers in other countries, according to OPLE, it is not right to force the healthcare workers to stay in the Philippines when there is an opportunity waiting for them abroad. In conjunction to this, a meeting is also scheduled for Monday between the DMW and the Department of Health and DOLE to discuss the current deployment cap for the healthcare workers. The committee has also approved 13.27 proposed budget of the National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA. Its target for next year is the delivery of 92 million physical and digital identification cards and the remaining 24 million yet to be registered. NEDA Secretary Arsenio Balisacan said the family planning is one of their anti-poverty measures.
The family planning is part of our poverty reduction tools, no? Because if there is a very high unmet need among the low-income groups.
He said now the poor has seen the light on having a smaller family because Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel took aim on parents who abandoned their children, in particular the mother and the father of the 4-year-old child who was run over recently.
Kawawa, I mean, well, that's sad state of our country. Kaya na nangyari.
Meanwhile, according to Balisacan, the Legislative Executive Development Council, or LEDAC, is expected to conduct a meeting next week to discuss the legislative agenda of the Executive, Lower House, and the Senate. He said the President has also ordered the appointment of local government representatives to find out their priority programs and projects. Eunice Monte for The Nation.